mentality that was created at Florida. How has that you've translated into time you're
Yeah, just kind of talking about like the commitment that team had, the brotherhood that we had. There's always some common factors between any great team, no matter where you are in the country. So I think just so far I've seen both of those here. This team here in Norman is hungry. I don't think that we're satisfied with the 10 wins that we had last season, and I think we look to build. And to build, you got to have a great team in the locker room and off the field. And I've felt that so far in my month and a half here.
Consistency the biggest thing for a kicker? It seems like a pretty lonely job.
So is golf.
Yeah, sure.
But at the same time, we just learn to love the process of it. It's fun to go out on a field and really dive into, I feel like when you're looking at your kicking form, you're almost looking at like what's inside of you. Like, you can tell when you've had a bad day, maybe you had a bad test, you go kick poorly. To me, kicking is mind, body, and spirit, and you've just got to be locked in and you've got to enjoy it. And through these 5 years and all the years before that in high school and middle school and stuff, I feel like every year playing football just gets a little bit better and I get a little more comfortable.
Is competition the biggest thing for a kicker? Like having the competition that you're going to have here with some of the other guys, does it push everybody to the same thing, I guess?
Competition is key, really. Like you said, kind of it being an individual thing and maybe lonely sometimes. Everybody's certainly a competitor deep down. We all played another sport at some point. We all like to compete. And even during a season, if you're not competing in your own room, you're competing with other people and other numbers across the country. So it's really nonstop competition, and I think it helps everybody when there's a true place to compete.
What's the portal process like for a kicker? I mean, do you try and contact people, or how did you end up here?
Yeah, being a kicker, I feel like it's kind of seeing what comes to you, but also you kind of have to be on the offensive. Sure. Like you, it's not necessarily a position unless you're already maybe top in the country that people are like heavily recruiting and throwing money at and official visits at. So, I think being in the portal twice now, this time around was certainly smoother because I kind of knew what to expect. You just got to keep a level head and know that, kind of understand your own worth and know that the right opportunity is going to come at some point.